Hello Yellow class, just a quick run through of our home learning for Thursday. So just going to have a little look through about what we're doing. So we've got the long U sound that we're still learning. Today we're looking at those two O's, making that long U sound. Sometimes this one's a little bit tricky to hear, and sometimes when you get these two O's they make what's called the short sound, which is in like words like look and book. That's the short sound. We're thinking about when they make their longer sound, like spoon and moon, and it becomes under that long U because it kind of makes a long U sound. So we've got some words that you can have a go at making your own game, and again there are some activities and things for you to do on Spelling Shed. Guided reading. Today we're thinking about how we can monitor and summarise. So we're summarising what we learn about something, and today, what do you know about? So pick something from the text that you've read and try to use information that you've read to describe what you know about that thing. Now that could be a character, that could be a fact that you've learned. If you're reading a non-fiction book, have a think about what you're doing and what you learn about those things as you're going along. Reciting the 10 times table, try to do them out of order. We're quite good at this one. We have learned lots of tricks with the 10 times table, but remind yourselves of those and make sure you know them by heart. Now, problem solving. I want you to use your multiplication today to find out which numbers you can make between 20 and 40. So maybe write those numbers down the side of the page and see which numbers you can make using the 2, 5 and 10 times table. And then, a little bit of a challenge is, can you find more than one way to make any of the numbers? So some of the numbers you might be able to make using your 2s, 5s and 10 times table. So can you record that down for me to see? So again, chimpanzees of Happy Town, and today we are looking at our words of the week, which is the word bellows. I will put a picture up on the website so that you can work through those activities. So what we do is we have a go at writing the initial sound. The root word in bellowed is, the root is bellow. So have a think about what the word bellow means. Think about what type of word it is. Then have a go at adding some suffixes, and as I said, I will put some of those on the picture on the web page so that you can have a look at those. So you already should be able to see that you can swap the ed for an ing for that in, so bellowing. So have a go at doing that, and then have a go at using the word bellow in some sentences. Handwriting, so we're looking at that long oo sound. So we've got moon, so we've got up, down, over, into our O, next O, and then into our N. Spoon, we've got a curly S, all the way down, background, and into our O for spoon. We have got moon, spoon. Oh, let's have a think of another one. We could do shoot, shoot, and let me think of another one we could do. Ooh, hoot. Hoot, and cross the T. So have a go at doing your handwriting. We've got art today, and in our art we're thinking about Lord Nelson, and we're getting ready because we're working towards making a sculpture of Lord Nelson. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at an image of Lord Nelson, and I want you to have a go at doing an observational drawing. So on here I have got a picture of Lord Nelson, and I'll put that on the website so that you can make it bigger and have a look at it. But what I want you to think about the shapes that you can see in the picture. Think about the lines and the shading. So those are all sorts of things we've talked about in art. So when you're having a look at Nelson and you're drawing that picture, now if I was drawing this picture I would probably start with his face, because then you can add on the other things. And remember, with observational drawing, you are drawing just what you can see. So in this image, I can only see one of Lord Nelson's ears because he is looking to the side. So when I'm drawing it, I don't need to worry about his right hand ear because I can't actually see that. think about the shape. So you've got his head, and actually his head and his face, compared to the size of his hat, doesn't look that big. And then you've got this long shape here, where you've got his neck, and it comes down, because of the type of jacket he's got on, it comes down, and then he's got his shoulders. You've got some medals and things on here. So have a go at doing a sketch. Think about those lighter areas, so when you're looking at his face, you can see that the shadow underneath his nose, and things like the shadow will help you to make the image look a bit more 3D. Think about those lines, so have a good look. So do an observational drawing today. And again, make sure you're keeping active, and if you do the New Forest School Sports Partnership Challenge, make sure you send me the scores so that I can send them off to James. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.